Ubaidullah bin Ziyad came with 18 men. The rest of the people in Karbala, 5,000 of them, the killers were Shia. They were called Shia to Ali. And later on, because they had realized what they had done, they wanted to avenge the murder of Hussein. Okay? Against who? Against Ubaidullah bin Ziyad. And this is why Mukhtar al-Thaqafi and all these people came out. Okay? The question is, those people who were shooting arrows, those people who were blocking the Ahlul Bayt, those people who were killing them with their swords, who were they? Shia to Ali from Kufa. The city of Kufa killed
5,000.
Yazid was in Damascus.
He wasn't.
So was he responsible?
Yazid sent the leadership, okay, and he was responsible for sending the wrong person, the mujrim.
He didn't ask them
Ubaidullah bin Ziyad. He was the mujrim Yazid sent. Yazid's responsibility is that he sent the person who did this. Okay, so that's why he's guilty. But the killers who physically actually stabbed the blessed body of Hussein and his family were people called Shia to Ali from Kufa. A bunch of munafiqeen.
5,000.
Okay, they're the ones who betrayed Ali. They're the ones who betrayed Hassan against Muawiyah radiallahu anhu, and they're the ones who betrayed Imam Hussein. And they are the ones who betrayed Zayd bin Ali later on against Hisham bin Abdul Malik. The history of Kufa is quite consistent to this day. Even today, all these Kufans, even today, go to Iraq and see the city of Kufa. Same people, same type of behavior and characteristics. Okay? So brother, this religion was born in Kufa. This religion came from the very people who killed Hussein and betrayed Ali and Hassan. Okay, and when Hussein radiallahu anhu was going to Kufa, many of the Sahaba, they came. They said to him, you are going to help a people who betrayed your father? You betrayed your brother? Do you think you're doing something right? He took out the letters. He said, all these letters, they're asking me to help them, I will help them. And then what happened?
They killed him.
They killed him. Hussein would never be killed in Makkah or Medina. Never.
They told him.
Yazid's army would have to go through all the Sahaba and their children to kill Hussein. Never. Hussein got killed because he was close to Kufa. Radiallahu anhu. I can guarantee you, if he was in Makkah or Medina, the entire progeny of the Sahaba, they would have been killed before they could reach Hussein. No. Okay? We have no doubt about this. Because we know this from the history before. The Sahaba, they would never allow the family of the Prophet ﷺ to, if they had the power to change anything. Hussein was killed by the people of Kufa. Go and check. You don't believe me? Ask these questions from your Mu'ammam. They will play games, they will do chess in front of you, they will, but they will not answer the question. Ask them. The people, 5,000 people, the army who came to attack Hussein, who were they? What were they called? They were called Shia to Ali. If this is true, then start wearing white clothes. Start wearing white clothes. Don't wear black clothes.
Oh, black is seen as mourning.
Sorry?
Black is seen as
black. No, black is seen as this is Muharram, and anyone who is wearing black, is representing something.
Is a Shia or not?
I'm not wearing black because of Muharram, by the way. I wear this on a normal day.
Avoid wearing black. I like black sometimes, but avoid wearing black because black it represents black.
It's affect
It represents black. Rasulullah sallallahu his favorite colors were what? White. So Ali bin Abi Talib would have loved white, and Hassan and Hussein would have loved white, but the Shia love black. Yeah.
Mourner. They are the mourner one.
So I don't mean, because sometimes I'm wearing black. Once what happened with me is there were protests going on in Pakistan, and I had no idea that these protests were happening between Shia and Sunni, and I was wearing black shalwar kameez that day. So I ended up in this place, not realizing, julus.
The big one.
Then I realized, oh my God, this is sectarian strife, and I didn't want to be killed. So I had to leave that place very quickly because of black shalwar kameez. Shalwar kameez in Pakistan. Yeah. So it's best to dress white, the best color, the favorite color of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this is the dress of the people who killed Hussein. Black color. They started to wear black as a mark of their mourning of the death of Hussein. And they started wearing. But the question is,
There is no
who killed
riwayah.
them? It's like I go and kill an entire family, and then I stand outside and I start beating my chest and my face. These people got killed. These people got. You're the one who pulled the trigger. You're the one who was stabbing them. And now and then I start saying, you, all of you neighborhood, you killed them. You killed them. You people killed them. Look, I'm crying. Look, you are the ones who killed them. But the reality is, he's the one who killed them and he's crying. So this is the problem. This is the history. This is the real. Because amazingly, you will not find any Sunni, there who had the beliefs we have, killing Hussein.
Never.
You will not find it.
Never. Say a bad word. Even a bad word, we can't say that. The word they say, we can't even mention.
Amazingly, if the story is true, Hussein radiallahu anh, he stood up in front of. Don't video him. I'm leaving anyway. I'm leaving soon. Yeah. He stood up. He's not filming you. So don't worry. Let them film for other people if they want to learn from him. He stood up in front of these people and he told them who I am. I am one of the Sayyada Ahli Shabab al-Jannah. I am one of those people. I am the one who the Prophet said, I am one of the leaders of the youth of Jannah. I am the grandson of Rasulullah. I am the son of Fatima radiallahu anha. I am the son of Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anha. I am Fulan and Fulan. And they said, we know. And they said, we know. Now what? We will kill you. So they killed Hussein radiallahu anhu to appease the leadership. If the historical narrative is correct, then we are told that Ubaidullah bin Ziyad, who came to Kufa as the governor appointed by Yazid.
From Sham.
Okay? He came and he had less than 20 people with him. Yeah, don't get the brother in the footage.
Nobody.
Ubaidullah bin Ziyad was sent with less than 20 people to Kufa. But when he went to the city, he basically threatened the people with consequences. And he also gave money to certain people to sell their souls to him. So the people of Kufa, who initially invited Hussein radiallahu anh to come and be with them, support them, or help them for whatever reason, whatever the theories are. There are multiple theories as to why Hussein radiallahu anh was going to Kufa. Multiple theories. One theory is that he was going to launch his rebellion against Yazid. The other theory is he was going to take the bay'ah from the people of Kufa so that he can be the next Khalifa, not Yazid, because he did not accept Yazid as a legitimate successor of Muawiyah radiallahu anh. Okay? While Hussein radiallahu anh kept quiet for 20 years of Muawiyah's reign. Why? And we believe Hussein was a lion of Allah. He was a lion, he was Asadullah. He was the son of Hyde. Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anh. He was a man, he was Rajul. He was not a coward or a mouse who could be bullied and kicked around. No.
Lion.
Allahu Akbar. And he kept quiet for 20 years. Why? Because he knew his brother Hassan had given bay'ah to Muawiyah and had given power to him, had appointed him as the Khalifatullah. He stepped down, Hassan radiallahu anh stepped down and then put Muawiyah on the mimbar and gave bay'ah to him. This is clearly stated in the Shia sources and the Sunni sources. In Rijal al-Kashi, there's a Shia book called Rijal al-Kashi. There are reports that Hassan radiallahu anh gave bay'ah to Muawiyah, and then he said to Hussein, give bay'ah. Hussein gave bay'ah. And then their general called Qais bin Sa'd bin Ubadah, he was reluctant. Hussein turned to him and he said to him, Innahu imami. My brother Hassan is my imam. So therefore I follow him and you follow him too, because he is our imam. And our imam has chosen Muawiyah to be the Khalifa. So we gave bay'ah to him. So when they gave bay'ah, they were not a bunch of hypocrites and munafiqs, that they had hatred inside their hearts, just as some Shias claim, and they just did taqiyya. This was taqiyya. This was just hiding their real beliefs, but they hated Muawiyah inside their heart, and in spite or despite that hatred, they put him on the member, or they put him on the masnad of Khilafah. This does not make sense. How can you? Okay, my question is, why did Hussein radiallahu anh come out to fight Yazid and not fight Muawiyah? Because he did not see them to be the same.
Same. Thank you.
He knew Muawiyah is a different person
Sahabi.
and Yazid is a different person. He accepts Muawiyah as his Amir, gives bay'ah to him, accepts him as Amir al-Mu'mineen, Khalifatullah or Khalifatul Rasul, puts him on the member and goes away to Medina. Hassan and Hussein, Hassanain radiallahu anhuma, both of them lived in Medina. Okay? Now, why is it that the same Hussein radiallahu anh, when Muawiyah dies, he leaves? He does not want to give bay'ah to Yazid, but he willingly gave bay'ah to Muawiyah. Clearly, both these individuals were different in the eyes of Hassan and Hussein both. Okay? And when people claim that Muawiyah poisoned Hassan, if Hussein believed Muawiyah was the one who poisoned Hassan,
He will fight.
he would have fought him.
him. Yeah, thank you.
He was a lion of Allah. We don't believe he was a coward. He was not a coward. He would have stood up, just like he stood up against Yazid. Very simple. What is my evidence? My evidence is his actions against Yazid. He did not accept him as to be the Imam. He said, no, Yazid is not my Imam. I'm not giving bay'ah to him. So he leaves Mecca for Kufa. Why? Because people of Kufa are inviting him. They write letters to him that we are with you.
bay'ah.
We are with you. Can you come and
give
take
you
our
the
bay'ah? Can you accept our bay'ah? So they go. So if Hussein radiallahu anh can take his entire family with him and risk their lives over a mission he thinks is valid and justified,
That's right.
then why did he not fight against Muawiyah for
Thank
those
you.
20 years? He kept quiet. He did not move. He did not say anything. So the courage Hussein radiallahu anh had for Kufa, for Karbala, was the same courage he had
With
when
Muawiyah.
Muawiyah was ruling. So clearly Hussein did not agree with the Shia narrative. The Shia narrative is all made up. It is all fake. It was constructed later on in the 2nd and 3rd century of Islam, and a new religion was created around a political ideology called Shiaism that emanated from Iraq, mainly from the city of Kufa. This narrative, the Shias project backwards and put it on the Ahlul Bayt. The Ahlul Bayt have no idea about it. They don't know it. It did not exist in their minds or at their time. They were simply dedicated to what they thought to be true and justified. This is why Hussein radiallahu anh, when he comes out against Yazid, we know this is a lion of Allah who does not accept anything just because people are doing it. He has a mind of his own. He is independent. He's a lion of Allah, and he will stand up against oppression when he sees it. And this is why he came out to the people of Kufa. And many people advised him, don't go. Don't go. And when these Shia Muammams, they asked this question from the Sunnis. Where were the Sunnis? Where were the Sahaba? The question is, they were doing Hajj. This was the time of Hajj. The largest number of Muslims is on Hajj. And Hussein radiallahu anh chose to leave Makkah against the advice of many companions who gave him advice. Don't go. Don't go. These people will betray you. They will lead you in. They will leave you in the middle of the road. They will leave your hand. They will disown you completely when they are threatened or when they are given bribes. And wallahi, what happens? We are told that Muslim bin Aqil radiallahu anh, his cousin, was sent to go and check out the situation. The reports go that he went to the city of Kufa. Close to 100,000 people gave bay'ah to Muslim bin Aqil for Hussein. They said, you are the face of Hussein to us. You represent Hussein today in Kufa. We give bay'ah to you. 100,000. 100,000. What happens? He writes a letter to Hussein that things are fine, everything is stable, these people are with us, come. And then Hussein radiallahu anh starts to make his way to Kufa. And then on the way to Kufa, he meets a caravan of people. And then he asks them, how are the conditions? They tell him, don't go to Kufa. Turn around. Don't go. And some reports, authentic reports, tell us that Hussein